All right. JB told me about this fascinating story. And now stories like this come out all the time. As I was doing research, I found many stories like this, but this is the most recent from what I've understood, and probably the most comprehensive, like the most realistic to like human application.
Pretty much.
Talk to me.
I mean, not only the application is coming, but they used it with this. Can I get my camera here? Thank you. They use the human cells to get there, and I'll explain it all. Here's the headline, guys. Israeli scientists use human cells to make them walk again.
I don't want to interrupt you, but how the fuck? I understand this is a story. How did you not share this with me?
I know. I was planning.
We're waiting. This is for you.
Thank you.
We're waiting. This is for you, sir.
This story is fresh. It's fresh. The study came out. Basically, the story is this: that they took human cells, re-engineered them the way science does, stuck them in paraplegic mice, and 13 of the 15 that were tested were able to walk again.
Oh, wow. Boom.
That's your headline. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. The doctors in Israeli, and I want to give them their credit, the Segal Center for Regenerative Biotechnology. So this is what they do. This guy's name is Professor Tal Dvir. He's the main guy here.
Most non-scientist looking scientist.
Tal Dvir. Him and his team, they're known regenerative. That's the key word here. That's the key word on the injury, by the way, Cash, because you would be a perfect candidate for this. Only candidates that have are paralyzed due to injury. Right, basically where we can put cells to heal that area. This is the science.
So not disease, or genetics.
Born. Exactly.
Look at that! Wow.
So this will only work if you've been injured and were paralyzed due to that, because it stems from the injured cells around it. They're not able to regenerate and not able to be fixed. Well, Tal Dvir and his team over there figured it out. They took cells, and I think we've talked about this on the show. In this study, they took cells from the stomach. These basic cells that can turn into other cells. Stem cells, but
it's not from the fetus.
Not from the fetus, right? Because that's a big difference. They took it from the stomach, so that's why they think human testing is coming quick.
It could happen, right? Very reasonable application.
3 years is what Tal Dvir says.
There's no argument, right? There's no, oh my God, ethics, religion. It's everybody's got a stomach. Nobody's got problems with pulling some.
There's plenty of science behind it, but I mean, they take your cell. I mean, they took the cells from a human, put that in the mice, and the mice were able to come back. So you're not killing a mouse, you're not killing a fetus, it's yours. They're gonna take your cells, and that helps with the help with the rejection rate. A lot of times things get rejected in the body. It's your cells. You're not gonna get rejected. They turn into the spinal cells, and they fix it. I mean, holy shit.
I mean, it solves all the freaking problems.
Holy shit.
That go with
I mean, how crazy is this, guys?
What is the paralyzed? What is that? How does this work now? So
there you go. Fat tissue biopsy. They just take a sliver of your stomach. They reprogram the fat cells to become embryonic-like stem cells. So they take the fat cells, turn them into stem cells. Bro, this is huge because there's a huge fetus-loving community who don't want to do anything with stem cells because that's the only way we got them. Not anymore. Not anymore.
That's literally the reason why George W. Bush banned stem cells
because of the fetus.
Is because he said because of his religious beliefs, he doesn't believe that people should be aborting fetuses, and he did not want this program that basically takes fetuses and turns them into helping people walk again.
Exactly.
Into incentive for people to abort their fetuses. And so he uses religious beliefs to make a law vetoed.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's a long time coming, but here you go. There's no argument against this. This is plastic surgery. You take more tissue at the doctor's office when you get plastic surgery.
The problem is the wording of the law makes all stem cells illegal.
This is from Israel, and I think
that's what I'm saying. In America's laws, though, this may not be legal,
and that's fine. I think we're 3 years away from human testing.
Yeah, they'll have to make some adjustments.
On the back burner in this topic. Trust me, this is happening.
Would you go to Israel to get?
Heck yeah,
absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
they don't care about the laws here.
I don't care if I don't agree with the politics. I would do
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, I'm so incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about taking, and they're saying, according to this article, that they're going to take it from your own DNA.
Mhm.
So it's not even like having to worry, like you said, you're not having to worry about rejection. You're not having to worry about a donor. There's nothing standing in the way. You go in, they take some of your DNA, reprogram your cells, you come back in, they inject you, and it says that this thing just regenerates. They generate you a new, essentially a new spine. Essentially, the parts.
Yeah, it repairs the cells that you need for that fix to happen.
Exactly.
It says it mimics embryonic growth, like when you're a baby and it's creating your spinal cord. So it mimics that. And the crazy thing is, like, listen, legal mumbo jumbo, whatever. I don't see how anything could ever be illegal. Whatever you want to call these things, they're taking it from your body, putting it back in your body. Hell, it's ridiculous, but we all know how politics is.
That's what they need to make a legal distinction between the two types of stem cells, I guess. And then,
I see no.
Cash, by the way, listen, if you guys don't know, Cash, our producer, is a paraplegic.
Yes.
Sometimes we mention it, but you wouldn't know just by listening on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So our producer, Cash, he's an Army vet. He was injured, not in combat, but he was injured and has been in a freaking wheelchair ever since. So this is something that hits home to him.
Yep.
And he's somebody that's looked into this very much so. And of course, people like him are subjected to suffering because of political, religious beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
I look this stuff up all the time. It's news to me. So this is
This is
awesome for me, and I love to hear all of this. The thing that people don't really understand about spinal cord specifically is whenever it comes to an injury, there's generally two categories. You are either complete or incomplete. A complete means you are completely severed. Okay, so you have a spinal cord.
Nothing.
And at some point, there was a complete separation between these nerves, and there's nothing connecting them anymore. So basically what you're saying with this is we can take these stem cells and we can put them in
fillers
in that shot, and then these cells will complete the spinal cord so that
bridge the gap.
Again.
Sure.
That's why it works.
It's huge,
yes.
bro. It's and not this is a story. I mean, it's a huge story, but the technology to turn the fat cells into stem cells is probably an even bigger story because it's gonna fix spinal cord injuries, but what about everything else that it could fix? Anything and you need new cells to be fixed. You said it: Parkinson's, brain trauma, infractions, age-related diseases, all of it, bro. This is huge, and the fact that they're talking about 2 years of human trials. Bro, we talk about how fast technology is happening. We are in a whole new era, bro. Roaring 20s, here we come.
Yeah, by the time I like that point. Yeah, more in 2020s. By the time that we are old, you know what I mean? There's not going to be really any serious ailments. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Like most of the things that made life difficult now is going to be cured in vitro, you know what I mean? Pretty much. Or going to be cured with an injection because of injury, something like that. So, I mean, we've already heard, I think I read a headline or somebody told me the other day that the first human to live to 150 has already been born.
He's alive now.
Yeah, he or she or they or whoever is alive right now. So it's just pretty trippy to think about. So I like the science. I like the crazy stuff.
Shout out to science.
To Israel television. Shout out to not letting religion or politics get in the way of science. Here's the funny thing. Things like politics are usually based in abstract. They're ideas. You can't freaking pick up an idea from politics and be sure it's going to work like you can gravity. Here's the thing about religion. It's all based in faith. You can't sit there and take something. You can't take science. You can't take part of religion and say it's fact. The only thing that we know on this earth that we can hold in our hand is science.
Yeah. So
why don't we freaking
use it?
Just make more decisions based on that, based on what's in our face, rather than what the hell is up our ass. Figuratively, of course. Hey guys, it's Frank the Tank here. And if you like what you saw in today's episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. And for all new fresh content, go ahead and click right on over there. Watch out, Big Ace. And if you want to watch some of our more classic episodes, go ahead and click right on that way. Every week Wednesday in the Cypher with the Potheads.